Well, hello everybody. Thank you for telling me I am muted the like 4 times that you said it and I didn't see it. It's totally okay. So we're here today. I'm excited to be here. We're starting early today. Reason being, my host is getting shown. With that being said, I wanted to do art. It's Saturday. We do novel things on Saturday. We do non-typical gaming streams. That's kind of the plan. Well, I don't know what I wanted to do. I was kind of like, okay, maybe I'll do a little bit of watercolor. Maybe I'll do a little bit of acrylic. I don't know. Till I realized my host is getting shown. So I can't actually make a mess that I won't be able to clean up. So the best plan for me at that point is I decided that let's do something that every 90s kid has done, and that's gonna be some MS Paint. So we're gonna pull up some MS Paint. It's gonna be, I don't know how this is gonna go. I have no inspiration for what I wanna do. So I really wanna rely on you guys. We'll see how this goes. I am not an artist. As much as I am someone that paints a lot and does things, I am not very good. I am not trained in any means, and I do not consider myself an artist. This is why it's going to be a horrible, horrendous art lesson. Okay, so let's roll into that, I guess. I don't know how else to start this. I genuinely have no idea what I want to do. What should we draw? What should we draw? I'm gonna start off. This is gonna be like a full Bob Ross. I don't even know how to use paint. Also, I have realized that. I'm gonna assume I use pencil. Okay, let's see if we can draw a cat. Let's see. Start off. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be how this goes today. Okay. 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 Can I undo? Is there an undo? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Then you just go. Oh my god. Probably. Oh, webcam definitely move. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I actually thought about doing that and then I just didn't. What is in my webcam? Okay. Perfect. Okay. For some reason it will not move my webcam. Better yet. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Can I shrink paint? It literally, OBS is giving me so much grief. I actually had to restart OBS like 7 times just to get it so my webcam was up. Like if for whatever reason it just was not connecting to my webcam. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it couldn't connect to my webcam. Then it connected to my webcam. My Twitch chat is not working. So my Twitch chat through OBS, like, it's coming up as if I'm logged out. I cannot connect to my profile, which is super weird because my stream information is up and I'm also streaming through OBS. So I don't know what's going on with OBS today. We're gonna have to live with the fact that we got a little bit of chat. I guess that's down here for you. Over top of it. Sure, I don't care. Pray for me in this time of need. Okay, can I? Sorry, just. So yeah, I have like no. Okay, let me start over. Let me start this bad boy over. Can I ask why my webcam is now not on my? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try and draw a cat. Can I get a thicker pencil? Is that a thing? Oh, brushes. Okay, we're going no. No undo meta. Regrets on the fact that I just said that. Okay, okay. Then you go. I don't know. I don't know! This is terrible. Dude, MS Paint is actually hard to use. I had no idea. And you go. Turns out it would have been easier to actually just use a paintbrush in real life. Okay. Okay. What an interesting tail. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Swiss Army knife or a comb. It's a little T-Rex. Trex. I can see it. Like, you put an eye here. I was gonna put some teeth, but I'm a little worried about that. Okay. 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 What else does our cat need? Obviously a nose. Or it has a nose. Some eyes. How do you draw eyes? Can I do a filled in circle? There's so many options. Right there. Cursed. Cursed. Okay. Would add. How should I fix this? Please, can someone who's actually good at art help me? I would like to fill. Is it hypnotized? I would like light purple, and I would like the draw. I thought that would look better than it did. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. What now? What now? What should I add to this poor little cat? Please help me. I guess, like, you know what it needs? Okay, go back to pencil. I need black. It's gotta have... That was on the wrong thing. It's gotta have, like, this. I regret that line. Toenails. It doesn't even have feet! Okay, these are its toes. It's gonna have cute toenails. On a side note, what have I done? Needs a hat. Okay, what kind of hat does it want? Does it want a beret? Does it want a top hat? Ball cap? Toque? An upside down visor? What do we need? I'm stressed. Like Robin Hood. Oh my god! Okay, let me... Okay, we're gonna start with the cape. I regret the no erase meta. Okay. Now, where's my fill? Where's my fill? It's the bucket. Okay, we need a darker color. Edit colors. Ah! Not Red Riding Hood. Oh, Robin Hood. Oh, well. Now it can have both. Okay. Why is my thing so thin? Because I keep picking pencil. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, bucket. Okay, now go back to color. Edit color. Make it like slightly lighter. Okay. Fix this line. Okay. And then Robin Hood's thing has a feather, right? That's all I got for you. That's all I can do. Okay, what? Oh god. What next? What color should the cat be? Now there's got a Robin Hood and a Red Riding Hood situation. Dude, MS Paint is hard to use. Regrets. Okay. Purple. Okay. Okay. The only time I will use the undo bucket is with the bucket. Where did I ruin my cat? There. Hello, I am in need of an adult. Okay, so there. Rip. There. Oh, and down here. I think that's it. Okay. Bucket. Purple. Okay. Okay. Purple with pink toenails is a situation, and I'm okay with that. Okay, what? What now? Needs a pink nose. It's perfect. Oh god. Okay. Let's scrap this. How do I scrap it? What is this? Needs a mouse toy. Oh god. What color should the mouse toy be? Red? Okay. Yellow. Ugh. Ugh. And I gotta hydrate. Yeah, I know I have a bucket, but here we are. Needs a nose. And an eye. Make it unimpressed. It's got a thick eyebrow, dude. So I went to Rona. How did making the eye bigger make it worse? Okay, needs a tail. You know what? That didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to fill in some of these holes. Okay, so I went to Rona today to get a garbage can. And I found that they had habanero plants on for $1.80 Canadian. And I was like, ooh. Okay, I gotta hydrate. Okay, I'm done with this cat. Save. The worst cat. Okay, it's getting saved in my streaming. Okay. New. Ah! How do I open a new? There we go. Don't save, I'm done with it. Ooh, tres bien. This has been the worst time of my life. Okay, I want to draw a landscape. What kind of landscape am I going to try and draw? You guys got to decide for me. It's a spicy meatball. Okay, I also have some questions for you while I'm drawing this. An ocean landscape. Okay. 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 I'm going to use a line. Because the horizon is flat, because the earth is flat. Nope. Okay. Bucket. There you go, I'm done. Get out of my head. Okay, ocean. Ocean, sunset. Sunset, ocean. Okay. 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 Straight line tool this. Actually, I don't want the straight line. I would almost like... Oh, they don't have it. Is there a blur tool? Oh, I remember the spray can. Okay, that's gonna come in handy. So we're gonna... That is not in the middle. How do I... Well, I can't undo. Legally not allowed to undo. Okay, this is fine. We will deal with that in a second. I would like a bucket. Yeah, the sun's got a weird lump on top. Don't even at me. We need this brush. Okay, I do hate the lump. I do indeed hate the lump. Okay. Much better. Now fill it. Where's the fill button? Dude, I'm gonna become a master of this game. Lurk. Perfect. Help me with this, like, terrible, terrible disaster of a drawing. Okay, this one's better than the last one, at least. I need the bucket. Okay. I would like the spray can. Can I make the brush bigger? Okay, now you need, like, real orange. This will all make sense in a second here. Although I should have done the sky behind this first, I think. Okay. We're gonna fill the background with, like, okay, lines. It does look like a flag right now. This is not the color I intended for this line. Okay. Gonna have to redo my sun, don't even at me. Okay. Is there not a darker blue? Oh. Which country is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. On a side note, while I'm struggling to do some straight lines, please, can you tell me... Oh my god, okay. I actually want this color to be darker. Can you tell me What was your first job? What was the first job you ever had? Oh my god. Why in the world? I'm freaking over it. I'm done. Okay. Give me a bucket. Okay, give me a... Not this. Now give me this one. Give me this one and then bucket. That's not what I wanted. Now give me black. And then, like, honestly, like, give me, like, this color, but, like, almost black. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, give me straight line. Give me, like, this. Yes, that color. This color, but, like... Okay, now give me the same color. But, like, just a little bit lighter. There we go. You know what? That looks okay. Folding clothes over again. Worked in an underwear store as a Christmas casual. I actually also worked, at a panty store. I worked at Victoria's Secret. And people would come in and be like, do you ever get where your... Not what I wanted. Your bra is so heavy that it, like, weighs on your shoulders? And I was like, sorry, I'm a mess right now. No, I don't... Why did this line change color? Can anyone explain to me why this line changed color? And they'd be like, do you ever get where your breasts so heavy that they, like, weigh and you just, like, cannot support them? And I was like, do I freaking look like I get that issue? And then they'd laugh. And I was like, this is my life. Get out of here. Okay, give me, like, this color. So, like... Oh my god! I'm gonna lose it with this line, dude. Okay. Get away from me. Okay, give me this color. Slightly darker. Now give me... I don't know. Give me, like, a little bit more. I want a new line. Okay. Can you see what I'm getting at here? I hope? Okay, give me this. Should not have put the sun in early. Okay, well, rip that. Next, I think... What color does sunsets go? They go, like, purple. And then, so quick, give me, like, this purple. Give me another one of that purple. I've gotten lazy with my lines. Okay, give me a freaking line tool, I guess. Small titty community. Itty bitty titty committee. Member for life. Unless I get a boob job. Then I am no longer a member for life. Are you, how do you guys feel about body modification surgery? Personally, I don't want to say a fan of it, but I have nothing against body modification surgery. Personally, I would probably get body modification surgery. I literally can't make my line tool thicker. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I will use the undo tool. I was hoping for like an angled line. Like a rounded, but I guess not. Actually, maybe this can do this. I hate it. Okay. But I think that's what I need. Okay. Then bucket. Fill that in. Then do it again. Oh, she's getting the hang of paint. There's no stopping me now. That's not even at all. Or Pragas. What's Pragas? I would personally do it. I would do it. Yeah. Like, I have friends that have gotten nose jobs and stuff, and they, like, you know, were self-conscious before, so it makes them feel a little bit better. And at the end of the day, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, just trying to make yourself feel a little bit better. Okay. 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 Give me curved line. Start it, like, here and here. And then give me, like, oh, shoot. Okay, I don't know why I did it like that, but now I'm stressed. Okay, let's see if I can try it one more time. If not, then we'll have to add 2 lines, and I hate it. Okay. Yes. Okay, I hate it. We're doing 2-line meta. Can I copy it? No. Not even... No. Rude. 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 I'm so bad at MS Paint. How did I play this as a child? I don't know, something like that, sure. And then give me a bucket. Sure. You used to draw in MS Paint as a child. Yes. Sorry, my brain read used as like the, I used something, not that I used to do something. But yeah, when I was like I don't know, like a kid, I had fun in it. But like, my art skills probably have not improved at all since then, so. Don't talk to me like that. Okay, you know what? Get me out of here. Some of that will have to stay. Okay, good enough. Okay, next color, I don't know, this? Or this? Probably this, but like slightly. And then just go. What, like about there? And give me this bucket. Get in there. Get in the hole! Are you too good for your home? Dude, I like genuinely love golf with your friends. Okay, so what's another good question? Oh, as you know, because I... Did my peach get filled in? Wait, 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 wait. It did. I've been like trying to do like wedding planning stuff, and a great resource for it is Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Does anyone else still use Pinterest, or is this just like a Mel being afraid to grow up thing? There's a lot about this that does not look okay. Blame Lily for making me do a sunset, but thank God. That cat was not okay, and I thought a cat would be easy, and here we are. Okay, give me brush so we can fill this in. Okay. What color comes next? Red? Like a gentle red? Right. No, I hate that. I wish there was a way to fade, because I feel like that could make this look actually, like, okay. Maybe there is, and I just don't know it, because I am an adult that doesn't use MS Paint. That wasn't meant to be, like, because I'm an adult. Like, that was supposed to be, like, I am somebody who does not use MS Paint and has had no experience with it because I am an adult. I don't know if that even, like, changed my point. Fix that. Sure. Okay. Then red. Give me red. Sure. And then, like, I don't know, like, use a straight line just to... And then, I don't know, bucket. Okay, so apparently no one in chat uses Pinterest because nobody wanted to answer my question on that, but okay, I guess here we are. But I love Pinterest. I love it for, like, if I want to build like homes in The Sims, which is like my pastime when I'm stressed out. I love using it to, like, help me get inspiration and just stealing other people's ideas because everyone else is smarter than I am. But what's another thing? Oh, what's a career? This is a great question. I thought of this earlier. Just to toot my own horn. What's a career you genuinely think you'd be terrible at? Like, you actually just could not do? Because I'm gonna say mine right now. Probably an artist. Okay. Now, I would like to go back to that situation with the yellow circle. No, I hate it. No, I hate it. No, I hate it. Let's see if I can get it, like, where it needs to be. Okay. Okay. Then fill it in. Okay. And then go back to the blue line. And then the bucket. Okay. This part looks really good. This, horrible. So what we're gonna do is this. Give me the largest. Oh man, we're gonna have to do a reflection too. Could not be a politician. Too much having to be, like, charismatic and also around people. Fair. Be fair. I also would be a terrible, terrible, terrible politician, I think. But, career I think I'd be terrible at would probably have to be, like, Well, retail. I don't have the patience for retail, I think. I just, like, don't care. Like, get out of my face kind of thing. It's okay. We'll fix the water when we have to. Okay. This is how I'm gonna blur the lines. Okay, well, that color goes way up there now. Okay, next color is what? Orange? No, like real orange? Okay. Then, like, peach. Cooking. You'd be terrible at cooking? Oh, you are cooking Arabic style barbecue today. Ooh. Ooh. I could be so down with... I don't know... This is gonna sound a little bad, but that's okay. I don't know if I've ever actually had, like, Arabic barbecue. And I'd be super into trying it. Okay, how does my sunset look? Bad. Not great. Ooh, someone just slammed a door in my house downstairs, it sounds like, and it just, like, shook my entire apartment. Okay, now I need pink. He just slammed the door again. What's, like, a great, like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but, like, my favorite barbecue would have to be, I think, like a Tennessee barbecue. But weirdly enough, I'm not a big fan of, like, authentic Korean barbecue with the small portions and the, like, serving yourself. Not that it's not yummy, I don't know, it just, like, never has been my cup of tea, per se. Doesn't mean it's bad, it just means it's not for me. Okay. 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 Give me the dark colors. Okay, give me, like, dark blue. And then give me, like, black, please. Okay, and we need more, like, peach and pink in here. Okay. I really like Korean barbecue, just not big on kimchi. That's a fair point. I don't mind kimchi. I didn't like it the first few times I had it, but I think I've grown around to it a lot. Which is nice, because, like, I do like Korean food. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, I just don't like the barbecue. Also really love kimchi. Ooh, this is good looking. That, you have no idea how much I actually genuinely appreciate that. Oh, can you do straight lines with the... No. I thought it would be with the thing. Okay. Okay, I know there's, like, translucent, right? Okay, give me, like... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, because this is straight line still? No. Okay, I see what this is doing. Okay. So I need, like, this. Okay. A lot of this is just going to be figuring out. Okay, that's not what I want. Maybe it's the other one I want? Nope. I think I do want a fat one. I need size. Massive. Okay, I see. Okay, now give me yellow. Whoopsie. We're just gonna like fill it in, I think, as if it's like waves. Whoopsie! Ah! No cheating! Oh my gosh. Are you joining the comp? Art competition one. Oh my god. Don't even. Well, I mean, I probably would, let's be honest. I mean, an art competition would be really fun. Just would have to expect that I, the streamer, would not come first. Although this is, like, better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, now we gotta have, like, a little bit of red. Okay, that's a lot of red. And then you gotta have a little bit of, what, pink? Then you gotta have some orange in here. Real orange. And peach? Where's the peach? Okay. Oh. Okay. It would be fun. You can, oh my god, you can be in it and then just have your mods be the judges. Fair? Except then Athena couldn't be in it because she's also a mod. Get like my tattoo artist friends to be mods because or get them to be judges because they're actual artists. Okay. So now you go in with this and you go big. Okay. Now you go back in with the orange. We're just gonna do this a few times to see if I can get the layers in that I'm looking for. Give me some red. Really want red right there. Give me a little bit more of the pink. Like way up here. Give me like peach. Okay. Peach in here. Some pink. Okay. Go back with the blue. Ah! Okay. More yellow is required. Okay, I also would like to go in with like... Whoa, okay. Just to give it some texture. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, I hate that I like keep going on the sky. still figuring out how I want to do this, so. Okay. Oopsie. Oopsie. Super oopsie. Okay. 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 Now, give me lots of yellow. Not that much. Now give me a different shade of yellow. Okay, now give me like red. Chirpy can be the judge. Oh god. He would just like never pick me, and I don't blame him. Probably wouldn't deserve to be picked, let's be honest. Okay, and then like, what? Okay. And pink. Purple. Okay, now you go in with the blue. I don't like this one streak there. Sure. Okay, now line. Okay. Now you need to get like white in here. How is this looking? From far away, it looks like a beach, which is kind of cool. Okay. What can I do to make this look better? Need some white caps. Okay, give me... I don't know, I'm gonna draw them with the pencil. Actually, I'm gonna use this. Now give me like a very thin size. Okay, now give me the thicker size again. Okay, did that improve it at all? Lord help me. What can I add now? Rip. You expect me to add seashells? I want a dolphin. People on surfboards. You guys hate me. Okay. I've never actually seen a dolphin, like ever. Actually, that's a lie. I saw one in a zoo or in an aquarium once, but in the wild, I have never seen one. Can I zoom in? No. Oh. How do I go to the side? How... I guess I have to use the bar at the bottom. Okay. Whoa, you can right click and it undoes. Ah. Man, you think Scribble's hard? What does a dolphin even look like? Ah. You should put an Amogus astronaut in the sky. Okay. We're zooming in. Okay. Okay.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to
Oh, frick.
begin and just levitate.
Can I zoom in anymore? Can I just like... Okay. And then, give me this. Concentration, radio silence. In the radio silence, I will ask... Okay, so what career... I'm sticking with the career thing, too, today. So what career do you think you'd be bad at? We got politician. What was your dream career that you as an adult decided you either didn't want to do or wasn't for you or whatever? What career did you want to do when you were a kid that you thought was going to be like the greatest thing? And then it turned out to not be what you thought, or that you found something different. This is too dark. I hate that. Never had a dream career or job. Okay, that's fair. Your dream career was unemployed. I mean, as an adult, I dream of being able to make money unemployed. Okay. Put a portrait of Tony in the sky. That is not happening. A huge portrait of Tony in the sky. This is Tony. He is green sus. Is this what a spaceship looks like? I don't know. Whoa. Give me the thin line. How does this look? Whoa. You know what? I can live with that. Okay. A shark. I already got the dolphin. I'm not putting a shark in. Come on. Portrait of Tony. It looks sick AF. You now know how to draw an amogus in a spaceship in the sky of a sunset. The Fortnite banana mascot. Okay, so I've never played Fortnite. I cannot do that. A baby whale. Okay, we're going back to the shark. I said I wasn't going to draw a shark, and now I hate you guys, so here. Okay, where's my pen? This one. Kind of looks like a lobster claw. Why am I so bad at everything I do? But guess what? You can't get better if you don't practice. Okay, now he just looks like he's dying. Also, he doesn't have a dorsal fin? I think the dorsal fin made it worse. I was gonna say, you said it looks sick, but you were saying that mogus. Okay, well... That shark was having a really bad day! Beach shark! You know what, fair, he's having a bad day, he's beached. Whoo! Draw another Amogus character inside the shark's mouth. Okay, we're gonna cheat that one a little bit. Radio silence as I fill in this Amogus arm. I need a white. And now I need purple. Poor Amogus lost his arm in a shark attack. I will say I haven't played Among Us in so long because my partner doesn't really like the game, which is fair. Like it's not for everyone, and that's okay. But like, I don't really have friends to play it with because you kind of need like a big group of people. So if I had a consistent group of friends that wanted to play like once a week, I would play Among Us more often. I don't think I've ever actually streamed it, to be honest. Okay, and then we're just gonna draw. Honestly, they don't have arms, right? They just have legs, so... And then you take this and you go... And then you go white in the middle. Because that's the bone. You go white in the middle. Oh my god. Slightly smaller. Oh my god. Bucket. Okay, well the bucket like does not work for me because of all my peppering. Oh my god. I think I may need an adult after today's stream. Then you gotta go like this. And then you gotta go like... And then like... Am I at the bottom of my image? I am, okay. And then just like bucket. Bucket. A good tune, no. Oh my god. This turkey. Oh, a good turn, not tune. This is, It was better before. Oh, it was pretty before. This dolphin's just vibing over here while the shark that's very sad is eating this Amogus. Starfish looks cute, though. Okay, what now? Should I add? Cut the pick in half. And, oh yeah, like if you like... Can I like... There's a way to like crop it without like actually cropping it, but like... I forget what it is. Is it like control and then... No, it's not control, it's shift. Nope. There we go. Like, terrible? Aesthetic. I hate the game. I'm still bad at MS Paint, actually, never mind. Either way, it's still a terrible painting, but here we are. Okay. What now? Now that this shark has consumed this Amogus' leg. Dude, now I have an itch to play Among Us, and I hate it. Okay, I'm... Honestly... Wrong one. Sorry, wrong button. Let's do this. Let me just go to just chatting, because I think I need a mental break from that. Oh god, I look like I'm switching. Although I am, okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you so many questions now. Sis magnifique. Magnifique. Oh my god. Say. Magnifique. I'm not French. I don't speak French, help me. No, what I was gonna say, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions, and we can just have a conversation, because I need a mental break from that after looking at... I mean, it was better than the cat with the... with the jigsaw tail. Okay, so I asked about career. What was the worst job you've ever had? I can tell you, I've got a few. I got some good work stories. So it's really great because my most recent job was actually like really hard on me, and I just wasn't getting along with the manager, and mostly just over petty things. But it's great because a lot of my friends still work there, and they're just like, after I left, she like on them, so I just get like proxy gossip, and y'all know that I love gossip, at least to an extent. But I had a job when I was 15 years old that will always take the cake. I worked at a restaurant in the kitchen when I was 15 years old, just young. And in Alberta at the time, if you were under the age of 16, you couldn't work later than 10 p.m. And he would consistently try to make me work till 11, and my parents are like, like no. But that's not what takes the cake. What takes the cake is he was like a 30% owner, but he was like a floor manager, so he dealt with like servers and stuff. He didn't work in the kitchen. He would tell me consistently that I was ugly and that he didn't like me working there because I wasn't pretty enough for him. And I was like, I'm 15. You're like 40 years old. Why are you saying that I'm not pretty enough to work here? You know, that's like sexualizing a minor, which is not okay. But what will always take the cake is I had serious back problems from ballet when I was a teenager, and he made me work through them in the point where I was like crying and actually had to go to the hospital at one point. But one day he said that I was so ugly that as an adult I would never get a boyfriend. And I was like, my literal response was, I'm 15. Like, why are you saying that to me? And he said, I just like it. And that's when I quit. Who is this awful person? He still owns the business because I've gone there as an adult and seen him, and I've been like, my fiance's hot AF. But it's great. I was like, man, I think of that and I'm like, I don't know if there's any moment at which I could work somewhere and have it be worse than that experience. And now as an adult, I'm like, I'm hot AF. And even if I'm not, or don't feel hot AF, who cares? Who is this awful person? It's so... People are terrible. Also, yeah, like, don't hit on, like, 15-year-olds. Unless you're 15 years old. Like, I don't know. What's the worst place you've ever worked? Or, like, you don't have to tell me the actual establishment, but, like, what are some good stories you have of places you've worked? I will say, my first job was at Papa John's. My very first job was at Papa John's, which is just like a chain, pizza chain. Hollister was pretty garbage. Ooh, I want to hear the story on that. But it was a pizza chain, and a lot of young Filipino women worked there, like early 20s, maybe mid to late 20s. And I was like this like 13-year-old little white girl who worked with all these like wonderful Filipino ladies. But the best was I grew up in like a very stereotypical like white household, um, like kind of religious, etc. But like we never really got any kind of or like international cuisine, I'd say. Like the closest we get is maybe we'd go out for like Italian pasta. But like never anything authentic. Like I didn't have sushi until I was in my teens, or um, like I didn't have Korean food until I was an adult. I haven't tried Ethiopian food, but I feel like I'd love it. I didn't have curry until I was like an adult, like that kind of stuff. But the Filipino ladies would sometimes bring like trays of just authentic home cooked meals just because they were like, yeah, like I want to share for like holidays. And that is one of my most precious experiences, is working with these like younger, like older than me. I was 13, but these women who would bring their like authentic home cooked food, and I'd never gotten to try anything like that before, so it was really cool. Okay, being a tour guide at Legislature of Alberta was a trip. Okay, you've had some wild jobs. Hollister was pretty trash. Okay, how do you not have like asthma or allergies to strong fragrance? Fragrance working in an environment like Hollister. Like, I can't imagine. I'm just gonna slide this back so the mic can be a little bit closer to my face. But yeah, like how do you not have asthma or allergies? I walk down the like detergent section at the grocery store and I start sneezing because I'm a very weak human being. You want me to add a palm tree on the right side of that image? That image is will hold a place in my heart, but is dead to me. Let's just say. I like Hollister's clothes. I don't know if I've ever owned a Hollister product. Because like I've like gone in their store. Maybe I've owned like a shirt, but like I've never actually like I've never had a shirt that had like Hollister branding or sweater. But I've also never been a fan of the shirts that have that kind of branding. Like I don't have any American Eagle ones. I don't have any like Abercrombie and Fitch. I don't really have any bad ones. Just some crappy owners, and that's kind of the thing, is like management can make or break wherever you're working. So yeah, I don't know, like if you get stuck with a bad manager, just like the place I just like left, if you get stuck with a bad manager, not necessarily bad manager, but maybe a manager that you are not on the same page with, it can be really hard. It's hard on your mental health and stuff too, right? But at the end of the day, like sometimes you just gotta find a new job, work through it. Yeah, owners are actually the worst. Sometimes, yeah. Upper management, and especially like upper management, like so I worked at a restaurant, and the owners of it was a bar actually, the owners of the bar, the man was a construction guy, and he was, his dream was to own a bar and run a bar, but he had no experience working in a restaurant. So he didn't understand things like when you were like, okay, you need to have like this many staff on team because I like some like a server can't control this many tables at one given moment and stuff like that. So yeah, like he get it, but he was also really mean. He actually made me cry a few times. I cry a lot though. Crying is okay. Anyone who says crying's not okay just needs to like take a masculinity check. Well, not even. Like, it's okay not to cry, and it's okay to cry. Just make sure that if you're not crying, you're not crying because you're just not someone that cries a lot, not because you have decided society has told you not to cry, because that's also not okay. Also, yeah, true. Every job will have its pros and cons. You kind of just have to, like, work with it, I guess. Like, yeah. Not everything's going to be the best place you've ever worked, but not every place is going to be the worst place you've ever worked either. So, I don't know, like, hmm. But yeah, if you don't enjoy it and you're spending a lot, like you spend, at least in North America, let's say 40 hours a week at this establishment and you're not having a good time, that's bad news bears. That is super duper bad news bears. Okay, I want to know. So I asked the question, like, what was a career you wanted to do when you were younger? There you go. I'm asking again. What is a career that you, when you were a kid, that was all you wanted to do? Mine, I have a few of them. I wanted to be a professional ballerina. Okay. I wanted to be a paleontologist. Okay. Um, although, like, let's be honest, like a paleontologist, I could not do. People who do anthropology, sociology, ethnography, um, that kind of stuff. Archaeology, like props to them because I do not have the capacity to be able to learn history to that extent that you need to do that kind of stuff. Um, so yeah, definitely could not become a paleontologist. I also, oh, I wanted to be a model. I'm 5'4". Like, as if, like nowadays that's more of a possibility, but when I was like, yeah, like a teenager or younger, preteen, there's no way that like a 5'4" girl like myself could do that. But I think everyone always wants to have that little, especially women, and especially from a little bit older generations than even myself, you're kind of like almost conditioned into you need to be the most beautiful you can be, which is garbage because we're all perfect. I don't care if you weigh 80 pounds as long as you're healthy, or like 400 pounds as long as you're comfortable and you're healthy. Like, just, take care of yourself. And maybe you have like glandular issues and maybe you have like stress or whatever. I'm a stress eater. Like, it's so bad. But it is what it is. Fashion designer. Oh, that's a great one. Fashion designer, like, or like a interior designer. Those two, I feel like a lot of young women and some young men as well want to do that career. I think it'd be really fun to be like um, yeah, like a design clothing and then see other people wearing or using it. I think that's the fun thing about, like, at least for me, if somehow I blew up as a Twitch streamer and I started releasing merch, that would be so much fun for me to design the merch and like maybe not see people in the wild wearing it, but like have people send me pictures on Twitter or something of them wearing my merch. I'd be like, oh my gosh, like that's so much fun. Someone that worked with ocean animals. Okay, this is a little bit of a side story, but I actually got the opportunity to do my master's not in cannabis and what I'm researching now, but to go out to the coast of Canada and study sea lion and seal behavior. Mostly seal up that far north, but it was literally with my background in like behavioral neuroscience, I would have gone out and actually just recorded the behavior of these animals and then just like done data analysis on it. Uh, so almost got a career in marine biology. A little wild though. Like, what do you do with a marine biology degree? You work at an aquarium, or you do research. Like, there isn't a whole lot. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't think I could ever work with like a killer whale or like a dolphin or any kind of large oceanic mammal. It would scare me, especially with like the blackfin or blackfish, whatever documentary. That like I'm a little loopy from that now. Interior design. Yeah, interior design's a big one. What's another one? Oh, I wanted to be a mathematician because I was really good at math when I was like in my preteen. Many jobs to choose from. I think that's also the thing is like when you get older, you start to realize how many jobs are actually out there. Funnily enough, like I would love to be like an event planner or like an admin staff or like a lab manager, but as if I knew that like I knew a receptionist was a thing, but like, you know, too many passions. I mean, yeah, in photography, and that's also the thing is like for some people they want to take their hobby and make it a career, and other people that's a little bit harder to do. My hobby is science, so I'm pretty much stuck with doing my hobby as a career. Unless I do video gaming. That could be a great one. Doing like, yeah, being like a professional streamer, I think it's not all it's cracked up to be. Like, I think it's a lot harder than I think most people realize because you're practically working as an entertainer. You're on screen for, let's say, like 30 hours a week. You are like talking to people, you are working, you are constantly coming up with banter and ideas to talk about, novel ideas and new things that other people haven't like discussed or less people have talked about. And then you're keeping that high energy and like pumping yourself up. Like it can be really challenging, right? Plus then you got to get off work and you got to like edit your content if you're uploading to YouTube or other media sources. And then in addition to that too, you're working from home. And for some people working from home can be great, but it's also like a little bit more challenging when it's like you don't really have an office space, or even if you do, like you're loud, you're making noise, there's people around you. Working from home can be challenging, right? I cannot entertain people. Me either. That's why my TikTok never popped off. But that's okay. Maybe my TikTok didn't pop off because I'm too old. I don't understand TikTok anymore. But that's okay. Okay, I had more questions. Ooh, I want to know. Have you ever, whether for school or for work or pleasure, have you lived in different countries? Like, I have never lived in a country other than Canada. In fact, I've barely lived in provinces other than Alberta. But that's something that I really am going to push to do over the next few years of my life, is trying to move, whether to Europe or Australia. I don't really want to move to the States, I'm sorry to say. Or even just a different part of Canada that has a different culture, because Canada is so vast, and areas from British Columbia versus Alberta versus the Northwest Territories versus like the East Coast or Ontario or Quebec, they have very different, really just like atmospheres and vibes, but also like a little bit of a culture built around them as well. So it'd be really cool. Yo, I have. Okay, I did know that one because you did live here in Canada, and then now you no longer live in Canada. You are an 8-hour time difference now. Um. Okay, I would love to travel abroad if I could live. If I could live anywhere in the world, there's a few places off the top of my head that I can think of that I'd be like, yeah, I would live there. I would live in like Prague. I would live in like Amsterdam. I would live in like Sweden. I could do like Norway, Oslo. Other than the language barrier, it can be really hard. Although most people in Nordic countries speak English, I'd feel bad being like, what up, I'm foreign. Um, I this one's a little touchy. I would maybe look at living in like South Africa, although I know right now the crime is really bad. So for someone like me, that's a little hard. I would live in like I would live in South Korea. I think Japan would be fine as well. Living in Japan could be really cool. Mm, I'd live in like Miami, Florida, like of the US, or like Oregon in the States would be really cool, I think. Even California, maybe not LA, but like San Francisco or like Burbia. Japan is really close to Australia. I would also live in Australia, except it costs like $4,000 for a flight to get there. I also like I always have this thought. I think it'd be mind bending for me to live somewhere that doesn't have snow. Because currently like where I've lived and where I've mostly grown up has been like in the winter it is minus 40 degrees Celsius with wind chiller at night. It gets cold. It gets so cold that it no longer snows. It's just so cold. And then I've lived like in the summer, it gets warm enough that yeah, you go to pool parties, you go to the beach and tan, like you go out and do stuff. You're wearing shorts and a bikini top, etc. in the summer. But it's such a disparity. I don't know if I could live somewhere that's consistently like I would be able to. But it'd be weird for my brain to be like it's winter and it's not snowing. I think I would almost miss it. Like I really like having a white Christmas, let's say. Like I like, although like where I live gets warm in the winter sometimes, and it's not always a white Christmas. It's always a white Halloween, though. It always snows on Halloween. But yeah, having like that snow in the winter to denote that it is winter, and that actual really aggressive change in the seasons. I will miss snow. Yeah, yeah. I couldn't go to the beach in the winter. At least not here. Although people do like polar plunges, which is like you jump in the water when it's like literally freezing out. You jump in cold water. Like that's so bad for your body, but at the same time, like usually it's for charitable reasons, and that's really, really cool. Snow, no snow would mess me up. Yeah, if I lived in like Miami, like permanently year round, I don't know. Like my brain just cannot. It's so weird to me. Like I know there's still changes in the weather. Like you get rainier seasons and warmer seasons, but I don't know. I like snow a lot. And I don't even do winter sports. I don't ski, I don't snowboard. I'd like to get into that, but I don't actually do that stuff. But there's just something about the cold does suck, I will say. And the worst is when you're walking and the wind is against you and you've got your scarf like this, and then you've got like glasses or sunglasses on and a hat that comes down to here, and then like your nose is running, your eyes are watering. It's like you'll get warnings in the winter. He's where I live, where it'll be like try not to go outside because it's so cold you can get frostbite in a matter of like minutes if your skin is exposed. So that's like, I don't know what your take is on that. Like, what do you think? Could you live somewhere that didn't have snow? Or do you live somewhere that doesn't have snow? Or are we all like Canadians here? Because not gonna miss that much cold. Yeah, I don't like walking in this, but like at the end of the day, the cold's I'm not talking minus 40 degrees Celsius. I'm talking like minus 10, minus 20 degrees Celsius. As long as you're bundled up properly, like, is bundled up a term that other people like use? Is that like a Canadian thing? Oh my god. But as long as you're like layered in, you got a nice coat, you got your mittens. I usually gloves and then mittens over top if it's really cold. Toque, hood up if you need. I like scarves because my nose runs and I'm really icky. As long as you're like, yeah, fully covered, you're usually good to go, and the cold's not that much of a bother. And I'd much rather, at least in my house when I'm trying to sleep and stuff especially, be someone that's like, okay, I want it to be a little bit too cold so I can add additional layers, I can put blankets on, I can be warm, rather than the opposite situation where you're too warm. You can take layers off to an extent, but then you're sitting there too hot and you're sweating, right? And you're sticky. Like, I hate that feeling when you're in your car or you're on a leather couch and you peel off the seat. Ooh, not all about that. But what about, okay, so like I'm also lucky because my car, being a coupe, it heats up really fast. It's a very small cab space, so like winter, brush off your car. I don't mind brushing my car off. I hate scraping my car though. I could never have an SUV because I wouldn't be able to like reach over the windshield enough to actually like off the stuff, the frozen ice off my windshield. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not tall enough. But privé, but I don't know. Like I couldn't do it. Scraping cars does suck, I will say. But my car also has heated seats. That was the only requirement. When I purchased this car in like 2016, I was like, it needs to have heated seats. Requirement. And I never regret that decision. I will say it really, because my car is standard. When it's really cold in the winter, the leather shifter and the leather steering wheel will be so cold that your hands will stick to them if you don't actually have mittens. You're from Russia. Okay, so we're talking about snow and cold. And depending where you live in Russia, you've probably experienced that at least to an extent. Man, I was talking to my partner about this recently. I'd love to go to like Russia or Ukraine, and I'd love to do like a lot of Eastern Europe. I've only done England and Iceland, so like pretty much as Western Europe as you can get. But yeah, no, scraping cars. Okay, downfalls of winter. Scraping cars, slipping on the ice and either hurting yourself a little bit where you're like bruised or your muscles hurt. But the worst is slipping on I don't think I've ever done it that I can recall, but slipping on the ice and actually genuinely hurting yourself. I have seen it so many times with this is like a common thing. You park your car, underneath where you get out of your car is just a patch of black ice, so really smooth, slippery ice that you didn't see. Get out of your car and just done. Like your feet just slide out from under you. I've done that, but I've never gotten seriously injured. But I know a lot of my friends, that's usually how it happens, is they get out of their car and just roll away with the wind. I also like, it'd be weird because like Canada, it has this because you have like really nice lakes and stuff that get very hot. So the water gets warmer and you'll have sand and stuff on them as well. But I feel like in Canada, there's not really any places that you can really swim in the ocean without it being like pretty frosty. That area between, I hope you know Canada's like geography, between Vancouver Island and the mainland, that like area of water gets really warm because like not the actual ocean, it's like in between the mainland. But you could swim there, but if you're on the other side of Vancouver Island, on the purely actually this way, um, west coast, like Tofino area, very cold. I would know personally. And then yeah, I know that like the Maritimes water is like rocky and cold. Yeah, that's true. See, like I've been I've been in the water in Tofino. I think people thought we were psychos because I was like, I don't know, like 20 years old, 19 years old at the time. And so we were wearing like bikinis and swim shorts and we ran and jumped in the water and it's like 1 degree Celsius. It's like 1 degree above freezing. It's very, very, very cold. But everyone's wearing like dry suits, so like when you're surfing, like the big suits that like keep you warm. Not us. Us Albertans. So yeah, very cold. But at the same time, like it's cool. It's cool to be like, I've done that, you know? Yeah, I don't know. What's like something very Canadian? I love if there's still people in chat that aren't from Canada, maybe from the States or Europe or wherever you're from. What is something that is a Canadian stereotype? Because I feel like us thinking of stereotypes as Canadians is different than people thinking of stereotypes. Like how people from Europe view us or other countries. Like I know Europe's not a country, let me correct myself. But like it's weird. All I can think of is maple syrup. And I will say, like, there's they must exist somewhere else in the world. I hope. Maybe they don't. But they're graham crackers shaped like maple leaves. And then they're like an Oreo where it's graham cracker, cream, and graham cracker. And then it's like a maple cream in the middle. Those cookies, oh my god. Sometimes I get like the worst cravings for them. And then other Canadian things. I feel like tobogganing cannot be. I would love, this is pretty Canadian of me, but I'd love to do like a snow dog sled tour, but you can only really do them in the northern parts of Canada. And even within the province I live, they do exist, but in the northern part, and that's like a 11-hour drive from where I live. So, not gonna do that anytime soon. That's a long drive. That's almost as far. It takes, I think, 14 hours to drive from where I am to the coast. And I could drive like 12 hours straight north and still be in the same province. Yeah, the swimmable temp waters don't really exist in Canada. Because even in the mountains, like, it's all glacier water. So it's fresh, snow-packed water that's melting. So it's only like 1 or 2 degrees, and it's barely melted to come. You can drive 30 hours north, and you can still be in the same state. Okay, but what's the speed limit now? Now let me correct this. What is the speed limit on this? Because, like, I mean, it shouldn't matter. I feel like Australia is, like, bigger than people, like... Because it's, what, the 5th or 6th largest country? Because it's Russia, Canada, China, the US, Brazil, Australia. So it's the 6th largest country. What does speed limit matter? So if you're driving 30 kilometers an hour, that means that you have traveled 30 kilometers within an hour. If you're driving 110 kilometers an hour, then you have traveled 110 kilometers an hour. That's why it's like, 20 hours, 30 hours at 10 kilometers an hour versus like 30 hours at 100 kilometers an hour is a very large difference. Want to know the distance. I don't know if I want to know the distance. I'm screwed. But like, very large. I wonder, okay, I gotta know. Oh man, okay, let me get to Chrome. I need to pull up Chrome. I want to know how long it would take to drive from the American border of Alberta to... Why? Why does it always choose Yahoo as my search engine? As if that's what I wanted. Okay. How long... Okay, let me just do like... Okay, Chrome, Google Maps. Search Google Maps via Yahoo, rip Yahoo. Okay, so I want to drive from American border. Missed the B somehow. Okay, let's pick this one because it's on a primary highway. Okay, directions. I want to choose Northwest Territory border. Okay, it doesn't know where that is, so we're just gonna go. Can I delete this, please? Not riding a bicycle? Excuse me? We're just actually gonna like pinpoint it. Okay. To here. It would take about 14 and a half hours to drive from the border down where I live to, yeah, the border of like Northwest Territory. 2,700 kilometers from top to bottom. Where are we at? Okay, we're 1,700. Or sorry, 1,500 kilometers. The more you know. 32 hours straight, no stopping. V-fair. V-fair. Okay, I need to get rid of this drawing off of my paint. Oh gosh, with the Amogus. So, I guess we'll have to schedule a time to do some Among Us at some point. Even though it's, I feel like, is it still popular? Is Among Us still like a thing? Like, do people still play it? Are people still watching it? Like, I know I'm not watching it, but I didn't really watch very much of it to begin with. But it's so, I saved it. I saved the image though. I didn't get rid of it. Didn't yote it. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, like, do people still watch Among Us? Is that like a thing still? Or does nobody know the answer? Oh gosh. That's okay. Okay, go back to my questions. Oh, I got a good question. What is the best Gatorade flavor? Red. Blue. Light blue or dark blue? Because light blue is like lemonade or something, and dark blue is like original blue. Dude, I've never tried Gatorade in my life. Oh my gosh. Is Gatorade like a North American thing? That would not surprise me, but like it would surprise me. You like the light blue. I'm from London. Okay. I'm gonna assume that that's not London, Ontario, that is London, England. Wow, okay, so maybe Gatorade is actually like a North American thing. Is Powerade Canadian? Oh, God, okay, we gotta look this up. I'm using my Mac this time. Powerade origin? Because I feel like Powerade is Coca-Cola. No, it's American. Okay, okay. So Powerade is less known, and I assume that then that doesn't exist in like Europe either. Not a big fan of drinks outside Europe. Okay, good question. Or best question. Sparkling or still water? What is better? I'm pretty much a fish. It's fine. Both. You like both? You like still? Okay. I'm a sparkling water fan. Sparkling? Oh god. Like, I always love when people describe sparkling water as tasting TV static. I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. That is very much, but I like it. I need to feel like I'm getting like you know when you get pins and needles and your like limb is going asleep? I want that in my face. I want my entire being to be that numbness. Sparkling cleanses the palate. Yeah. The only time I prefer still water is if I'm drinking like carbonated beverages. I kind of find it balances it out. Or if I'm really hungover and like feel very nauseous, I feel like sparkling water is just it's a little too spicy for me. Like too spicy. Too spicy water. Okay, what other question? I thought of so many questions today. Doo 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 doo. What is the best Dairy Queen Blizzard flavor? And go. One time when I was a kid, my mom accidentally bought sparkling water. Oh, and you like shook it, opened it, and it sprayed. Okay, fair. Fair. Don't even know the flavors. Okay, when you go to Dairy Queen, what flavor do you get? Just kidding. I will say, so no shame on this. I am lactose intolerant. That's why I'm wearing a dress today, is because of this story. I went to DQ yesterday. I was like, I really want a Blizzard. They have Girl Guide cookies, and I love Girl Guide cookies. I was a Girl Guide. It's a big deal for me. I was like, I need to try this Girl Guide cookie Blizzard. So I got a large because I assumed I would like it. Turns out it's actually like my favorite Blizzard ever. Who would have thought? But I got a large, and I ate it, like practically all of it yesterday and today. Oh, it's bad. We don't have Dairy Queen. Okay. Okay, well, frick! What's the best ice cream flavor? You already know mine is mint chocolate chip or tiger. I love tiger ice cream. Or like cherry ice cream with like real like cherry, like maraschino cherries in it. Oh. Oh, I do like birthday cake. You're not wrong. Cotton candy's pretty good. I do like bubblegum, except it makes your entire like face blue, especially when you're me and it's not just like in your mouth. It's like full, not even goatee, like full like beard. Mint chocolate chip is not the one. I will say my fiance and my sister-in-law both hate mint. And so I pretty much am disallowed from getting anything mint flavored. Mint chocolate chip is the shiznit. It's great. I love it. I love it. Birthday cake sounds interesting. I feel like, yeah, that's like a North American flavor. It's like, I don't know, if cotton candy and vanilla had a baby, I feel like that's what birthday cake is. I do like bubblegum. Yeah, no, birthday cake. And then tiger is like my jam. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings towards tiger because like a lot of people don't like black licorice. I love black licorice. Like you give me those like black licorice candies that have like the sprinkles on them that every old person loves. Sometimes I just get a bag of those because I like them. Vanilla. Vanilla's always a good choice. I love that like the whole millennial zoomer thing with like vanilla means basic. Because vanilla used to be, I don't think it is anymore, but it used to be the most expensive spice. And it was the most sought after spice because it comes from like a very particular flower that only blooms like once in a while. It's not a very common spice. My flavor palette is broken. You're not wrong. There's a lot of things about me that are broken. My favorite vegetable is asparagus. I do not mind Brussels sprouts. I also really like broccoli. I hate cauliflower. I hate cauliflower though. I like black licorice. Also, you're gonna hate this. If you hate everything about what I've already said, this is gonna be the one that ruins your life. Cinnamon heart candies, like the little red gross candies. I love them. But even worse is, you know, the heart candies for Valentine's Day that say stuff on them? Like, they say, like, I love you. I genuinely enjoy those. Like, they are one of my favorite candies. This is not a meme. This is not a joke. I do enjoy them. What happened to me? I was dropped on my head as a child. I will say, though, I do have to finish up a little bit early because my house is getting shown from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, so I actually have to run. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If you haven't given me a follow yet, please quickly hit the follow button. I really genuinely appreciate it. I will be live next Tuesday, 12 Mountain Standard Time to... No, sorry, 2 Mountain Standard Time to 9 p.m. Cutting my long streams down a little bit. Otherwise, there's no one live right now that I can raid, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.